Okay, last video. This is the video simply of your assignments, just to kind of help you understand what they mean. The first worksheet you're going to see is going to be doing these kind of problems, where they come right out and tell you the slope and the y-intercept, you put them in the boxes, you're done. So they will tell you slope, they will tell you y-intercept. Your homework sheet is going to look like this. You are only going to do the first section on the front and the back. You notice they tell you the slope and the y-intercept. If you remember, this book actually uses the words, let me zoom in, slope and y-intercept, slope, y-intercept. This sheet tells you M and B. Same exact thing. You just take the M and plug it into the M box, take the B, plug it into the B box. So on the front where it says F, and the back where it says E, don't matter what you call front and back. Now, if you notice here, ignore this and this. For some reason, in these boxes, my spreadsheet thought I was putting in a date. I have no idea, but they thought I was trying to put March 5th and April 5th. I have no idea what that happened. But on this sheet, you do not have to do 9 through 24 on either side. You're only going to be assigned 1 through 8, the easy section. You're going to have a little puzzle game to do these on. So, when you see this worksheet, that's how you do it. These are the easy ones. The next assignment you're going to have is, if you remember these from the video, where you're given the picture. Remember, when you're given a picture, you just find the y-intercept. Where does the line cross the y-axis? Crosses at -1, so the b is -1. Crosses at 0, so the b is 0. For slope, you count rise, you count run. 4 over 1, going downhill, -4. 4 over 2, 4 divided by 2 is 2, so the slope is 2. What your worksheet's going to look like on this little puzzle sheet. What they tell you to do is they tell you to draw a line through A and B. So you're going to get a ruler or something straight, you're going to draw yourself a line through A and B. And once you draw that line through A and B, you got to figure out what the M is, figure out what the B is. And put it in the boxes so that you have an answer that looks like these, and you're going to match it up with one of the equations at the bottom. At the end, you'll have a riddle. What did the ape think of the grape's house? So that's that worksheet for the second kind, which not too terribly bad, but starting to get a little bit harder. Then, for the third and fourth kind, these are the ones where, get my joke out of the way here. Like these. You're going to be given a point and a slope, or a point and a y-intercept. And I think the worksheet you're going to be given is all a point and a slope. I don't think there's any problem to give you a point and a y-intercept. It's going to be all this kind, where you pick your x and your y and your m, and you plug them in and solve for b. What's going to happen? Now let me show you the other kind first. So you're going to have a mix of these and the really, really hard ones, where you have to actually come off to the side and find the slope first, then take that slope and a point and write your equations. There's a whole video on that. What the worksheet is, it's a mystery game. Talk to your parents. Back in our day, us old people, we used to play things called board games, and there was a board game called Clue. So what it is, it's called the case of the stolen jewelry. Someone's jewelry has been stolen. Write the equation and the line described below. Then use your equations to eliminate the option to discover who stole what. So, you're going to go through and do each problem. If you notice problem number 1, it's the kind where you're given a point and a slope. Same with 2 and 3 and 4 and so on. Once you get to 5 and 6, you get to the harder ones where you got to find the slope. So it's kind of scrambled all throughout. Looks like down at the end, most of them are where you have the 2 points, but there's a few with the slope all mixed in. But what you do, as you do the problems, you're going to have to do these on your own sheet of paper. And this sheet is going to take a couple days to do. It's going to take hours to do this sheet probably. That's why I'm going to divide it up pretty much through the whole entire week. So you do number 1, and let's say number 1 turns out to be y equals -2x minus 2. That means you would cross this out and know that Miss Smog is not the person who did it. At the end, you'll have one person left over. You will have one piece of jewelry left over. That's what they stole. And then you'll have one place left over, and you'll know where they stole it from. So in the end, you may have Miss Howe stole the ruby brooch from the museum. And that's how you do it. So that is your work for pretty much the whole week. So what I think would be a good way to pace yourself would be these really, really easy ones. To be quite honest with those, this whole entire worksheet should probably take you less than 10 minutes to do because you're just plugging in numbers. So today being Tuesday, I think Tuesday you should very easily be able to get E and F done. Probably 5-10 minutes total. Then, either today or tomorrow, get a little bit harder. I would say for Wednesday, have this done by the end of the day Wednesday. This is where you draw the lines, find the y-intercept, and find the slope, and get your equation. And then the clue game, the mystery. I'm going to say that's going to take probably 2 days. So my suggestion is maybe do the evens on Thursday and the odds on Friday, or do 1 through 10 on Thursday, 11 through 20 on Friday. You will need to do these on a separate sheet of paper. Remember, some of these problems like number 10 and number 8 might take half a sheet of paper to do. There's no way you're going to squeeze that work into this sheet. So, do them on a separate sheet of paper. It's going to take you a while to do. So that should give you 4 days worth of work. And I think that's all I need to know. I may send you some links to some YouTube videos, and I may give you some extra credit with a GimKit game. I'm going to look online, see what kind of GimKits they have for writing equations. So that's your work for the week, and hope everything's going well, and we'll hopefully see you soon.